So this is going to be another movie review. This one's called Citizen X. There's the disc. I lied to Adrian in the comments on my previous video. I said I was going to show him this on the Class of Nukem High review, but decided at the last minute to go in alphabetical order. That's why I'm doing it on this one instead. 3 out of 5 stars. I thought it was alright. It's too long. It's an hour and 43 minutes. I thought it was too sympathetic towards Gorbachev, perestroika, democracy, all that crap, all that that the West, the West was talking about, as if it was serious reform, which it wasn't. The whole system collapsed shortly afterwards, and it does so show the corrupt, inept Soviet system of investigating murders. There was a serial killer in Soviet Russia running around the loose. It's based on a true story, and the guy committed 52 murders. 35 of them were children under 17. And there's this forensic expert dude who's hired by Donald Sutherland, who plays the Communist Party boss, to become a detective, a detective. He gets promoted. Of course, his wife and his family are on a waiting list to get an apartment. So Donald Sutherland bumps him up on the list. Then he has to deal with the corrupt gay Communist Party boss. He's trying to. He hires this dude from Moscow, this incompetent guy, to take over the investigation for 24 hours. And the guy starts kicking down doors and arresting homosexuals as a distraction from the Communist Party boss's own homosexual activity. So the corruption aspect is there, I have to admit, but it's tempered with the Western worship of Gorbachev as some kind of a democratic hero. It's an HBO movie, and it's rated R. There's quite a lot of gruesome corpses. Some decompose quite a bit. And if you really want to see a great movie about late Soviet society, check out Cargo 200. That movie is way better than this. This movie kind of drags along. It's got the gruesome corpses and the Soviet corruption, sort of, more or less, not really. But Cargo 200 pulls no punches about the evils of communism, man. That movie is excellent. Highly recommended. Check it out. Not this one, but Cargo 200. Anyways, this movie gets a 7.5 out of 10 out of 19,000 ratings. So it's well known. It's very popular. This one. So got stabbings during the murder scenes. Pretty brutal. But not as brutal as Cargo 200, though. I want to emphasize that. Anyways. So the FBI starts following this guy, and they start mentioning his name in their speeches as a detective. Then Perestroika comes, and of course the committee, including the corrupt homosexual Communist Party bosses, is dissolved. Donald Sutherland becomes a colonel, and the detective dude becomes a general. And, they hire Max von Sydow as a head shrinker, the first head shrinker involved in a murder case in Soviet history. So Donald Sutherland is trying to make history, so is the other dude. And, they hire the same incompetent guy who's going after the homosexuals, kicking down their doors, to interrogate the murderer. And the murderer keeps outsmarting the guy, the Moscow dude, and they can't get anywhere. So finally, the Moscow dude agrees to have Max von Sydow sit down, talk to who confesses, of course, to the head shrinker. And, anyways, it's a docudrama. It's based on a true story. And, it is remarkable. They were able to solve the case eventually under all the communist bureaucracy, but it took them 12 years. And things moved slowly in the Soviet Union, even after Perestroika. So, not a great flick. I was hoping for something better, but nothing really compares to Cargo 200. That movie blew me away when I first saw it. I thought, wow, communism sucks. That was my first reaction, my gut reaction from Cargo 200. So check that one out. Skip this one, or you might want to see it as a reference point, just to see how great Cargo 200 is. I take it back, but let's see what I got coming down the pike. My Netflix queue, because I neglected to do that last Sunday. And Thanksgiving weekend is coming up. I finally finished all 26 episodes of Chop Socky Chooks. The only part that I really liked was when the babies were burping. that was pretty funny, but the rest of it was torture for me. I'm sorry to say. But I did start watching Cracker Jack, one of Karate Man's recommendations, so he'll be stoked when I start reviewing his movies. I know he's going to post at least one comment. He's going to tell me about the actor or something. Something that I didn't know, a little tidbit. I started watching Cracker Jack. I really couldn't get into it that much. Something about some dude is over-aggressive cop, and they put him on leave, and he's taking a vacation in the snow-covered mountains where all this criminal activity is happening. That's as far as I got with Cracker Jack. I can't really figure out what's going on, other than this dude really hates being on vacation with his sister. All right. So I'm going to check out Class of Nukem High, which is pretty good so far. I'm a little surprised. It does have the stupid, tree hugger pollution, Tromaville stuff going, but it's really campy and fast paced with the Tromaville special effects going on, and all the green goop and decomposed bodies, similar to this movie. In that respect, when the dude jumps out of the window, his body decomposes all of a sudden for no reason. All right, so I might get Chinatown, probably not. I'll probably get Class of Nukem High 2 Clean Shaven from 1997. What is Clean Shaven? That might be an Adrian recommendation. No, it can't be. That's got to be. Why does it say 1997? I think Netflix got the date wrong, unless they're talking about the release date. Okay. So, Class of Nukem High 2, which is 1991. Great year. And Clean Shaven, 1997. Maybe, maybe not. And then Cloak and Dagger, 1946. Gary Cooper, which was remade in 1984, I think. No. It's a different story. Never mind. Anyways, that's coming down the pike. So I want to do Class of Nukem High after taking a little nappy poo. Grab a little pork chop, and then I'll see if I can finish up Cracker Jack for Karate Man. Cool. That's the plan. Laters.